Hey everyone, welcome to another tier ranking. Welcome to my hip hop slash rap artists tier ranking. I know this is something you probably never thought I would ever, ever do, but I'm doing it. I'm doing it. So there's a lot of credentials that had to go into this. I could have done just a whole big list of rap artists and just put them in a tier ranking, but I have to go with rap artists that I've listened to, not just like one song, which is there's a shit ton of rappers I've listened to like maybe one, maybe two songs. I have to listen to like a handful, maybe not like hundreds or all their songs or even half their songs, but a good chunk of their songs for me to know if I like them or not. And these are the rap artists that fit those credentials and stuff. Because hip hop music is something I grew up with as a kid and even in high school, but it was never my favorite genre. I was more of a rock. I loved rock music and stuff like that. So doing like a tier ranking for like rock bands is gonna be a lot bigger than this, but there's still quite a bit of rap artists I've listened to tons of their songs, and there's some I adore. Even to this day, I listen to their songs. And then there's some, especially some of the new age stuff, I fucking hate. And you can tell that I'm, older and stuff because a lot of new music I cannot cannot stand, and you will see that in this tier ranking. So again, this is my opinion. If you're a fan of some of these people I don't like, that is completely fine. I am not here to mock your opinion. I'm just here to give my opinion. All right, S is the best, F is the worst. Also, I'm judging them off of their music. I can talk about their personalities, and that might, maybe dog them up or down by like a little bit, and maybe like their other careers, like film if they're in movies and stuff. But for the most part, 85%, I'm going off of their music. I have to judge them as musicians, not just their personalities. So yeah, I'll judge their personalities a bit, but that's not going to be the main gist. So let's talk about P. Diddy, Puff Daddy. He has some good songs. I'm going to put him in the B. I like some of his songs. I'll Be Missing You is easily my favorite. I loved his songs in the late 90s, early 2000s and stuff. As, the years kept going, he just kind of like lost it for me. Shit, I even watched his reality show, Making the Band. Fucking loved that show. But I don't know. Him as a person, I've heard he's kind of a dick, but that's not who I'm judging. I'm just judging him as a rapper. I enjoy him. I think he's a decent businessman, and I think he's had a lot of great classic songs. And would I say like I'm a huge P Diddy fan? No, but to say like I like quite a bit of his songs, yeah, 100%. There's quite a few P Diddy songs I really enjoy, and I think a B is a good ranking for him. Drake, not so much. I know people are gonna be like, "Oh, come on now," and I know Drake has a huge fandom, especially now. I've heard a bunch of his songs. A lot of his hits always are on the radio and stuff. This is how I hear Drake all the time because a lot of his hit songs are on the radio. So I've heard a shit ton of his songs, and there's never been really a Drake song I've ever loved. I can't call him an F because I that to me is just a really awful, terrible artist, and I don't know why they're famous. Drake, I understand why people are a fan of him. I'm just not a fan. Same with Queen Latifah. Her as an actress is okay. I think she's decent in some films, but I don't like her music. I've heard her music throughout the 90s and just it was never really that good. So, yeah. Ice Cube, that's an A tier right there. I've always enjoyed Ice Cube, especially when he was in NWA. I really enjoyed him. I listened to NWA for Ice Cube, and his solo career was great, and I enjoy him as an actor. So all around, I am an Ice Cube fan. Method Man, I enjoy Method Man. Actually, I had his album that came out in the late 2000s. The song Motto was a song that I really really enjoyed, and again, I liked him as an actor more than Redman and stuff. I always thought Redman was the less talented of the one. Like I've heard Redman as a solo artist and just never really got on board with his music, but Method Man, You could tell he's the talent. When they were together, they were great, but Method Man was the more talented one. Snoop Dogg, also B. Really enjoy a lot of his songs. Really good. Again, mostly the '90s Snoop Dogg when he was doing like Still Dre and stuff. But I really enjoy Snoop Dogg. Jay-Z is another one. I'm gonna go B tier again. The classic Jay-Z. Oh, Ja Rule. Ja Rule say, oh yeah, oh yeah. You know what? I'll go D as well. I've never been a Ja Rule fan, but you know what? He's he's got a song or two that's okay, but he has a very, very obnoxious voice that it's I don't know. It's something you gotta get used to, I guess. The Game. I fucking love The Game. This is how we do make fool me up in the club. I love him. His fucking album his first album that came out, I loved it. I bought that album. I fucking listen to it all the time, and it's a great album. And his songs knocking 50 Cent were 50 Cent was always great. And I loved him as a rapper. I only listened to his two albums, but always enjoyed him. Always enjoyed his music. I always thought The Game was really fucking talented. Same with Public Enemy. I gotta just say it there. They're like the icons of hip hop music. 50 Cent. I gotta go B as well. Like again, I wouldn't call myself a 50 Cent fan, but he's got a lot of good songs. Like 21 Questions is a great song. Um, Go Shorty, it's in the club. I was never a fan of that fucking song. But oh god, what was that song he did? I don't know. He did a song with Eminem. I really enjoyed it. But 21 Questions was always my favorite 50 Cent song. I enjoy a lot of his music. Just I wouldn't call myself a fan, but I enjoy him. Oh, the Beastie Boys, they're fucking A too. Like I adore the Beastie Boys. My father was a huge fan, so Childish Gambino. Here we go. Here's an unpopular one. C tier. I liked his song about the United States and stuff. Really fun. Really, well, I wouldn't say fun, but very cultural and stuff. People love him. I love him as an actor. That's why he also gets a C. But the rest of the songs have not really impressed me. I'm just like, he's okay. He's a little overrated. DMX, X gon' give it to you. B. Really enjoy DMX. Oh, here we go. Here's our first F. Cardi B. I think she is completely untalented and never liked a single song she ever did. And I hate that she's also trying to get into movies. I think she's very, very untalented and very obnoxious, and I don't understand at all why people are a fan of her, but yeah. Common is another one. I never like. I don't mind Common as an actor. He's like a C actor, but his music's terrible. I never liked any of his songs, especially when he was like the solo rapper. It was quite awful. I would say it is completely below average. And then we go to Eminem, who's an S tier. Eminem is my favorite rap artist of all time. That should not be a shock to any of you if you know the background of my videos. Maybe one day I'll do my top 10 favorite Eminem songs. But some of my favorite songs in all the rap industry, like The Way I Am and Lose Yourself, Eminem. And The Real Slim Shady, My Name Is, so many great ones. Not Afraid. Oh, here we go. Fabulous. Fucking S tier. Fabulous is the most underrated rapper in the entire world. And only if you were born in like the early 90s or late 80s you would even know who the fuck he is. Like, listen to his album Street Dreams. It's one of the best rap albums you will ever hear, ever. Just Street Dreams. Fabulous. It's the greatest album you will almost ever hear. Because of that album, he's one of my favorite rappers. I love him. I love Fabulous. I don't really see much music from him now, which is a shame, but I think he is one of the great rapper artists, especially of my time when I was huge into hip hop. He was one of my favorites when I was like 13. Like, I even bought a shirt that said Fabulous on it. Kanye West. He's a wonky dude, man. Oh, shit. Fuck, what up on him? I gotta go B tier because he's a wonky dude. He says weird shit and he looks like a very unstable human being. But he's got good songs. Jesus Walks, Stronger, great songs. He's also got a lot of really fucking dumb songs. So he's so all over the place, but I cannot say that he is not talented. He is talented. Kendrick Lamar, the only modern rap artist that actually is pretty good. It's a pretty bad that in that Super Bowl halftime show, he was the more talented one, even though I am a fan of everyone else more than him, but I thought he performed the best. Quite funny. Lil Wayne never. I love his like attitude and not give a fuck attitude and shit. But as a rapper, I think I like maybe one of his songs. I think his songs are very annoying. LL Cool J, I think he's a terrible rapper. I know everyone's like, what about Mama Said Knock You Out? I'm gonna knock you out. Like, kind of a guilty pleasure song, but it's awful. All his songs are horrible, just terrible. They're guilty pleasure songs, or they're just bad. Ludacris, I'm gonna put him in the C. I like some of his songs. Chicken and Beer, I love that album. But he's got some really bad songs too. And again, like when you think of Ludacris, you're like, oh, that's so 2006. I hate him as an actor. I think he's a dreadful actor, but yeah, he's fine. We got Nas. Hell knows. Hell knows. B. Oh, Missy Elliott. I enjoyed Missy Elliott too. Like, yeah. I actually wish she did more. Like, I love like when she did like, Work It and One Two Step and stuff. Those are so much fun. Nelly. Again, I actually like Nelly. I'm gonna put him in the B tier. I like his songs. I know they're more like poppy rap, but I really enjoyed it. I love Hot in Here. I love Pimp Juice. I love those silly songs. And what the fuck's this? I want Take a Ride with Me. If you wanna go take a ride with me. And what was the other one? Going down, down, baby, no street of the river. Oh, Nicki Minaj. Can't stand her. Cannot stand that fucking thing. The only thing Nicki Minaj did that was decent is the song she did with the Lonely Island. Do the creep. Dr. Dre has to be an A tier because not only was he a good rap artist, but he was one of the greatest rap producers in all the industry. And he made most of these people on this list, he made their careers, and without him, they would all be nothing. So he has to get a lot of praise for that, Dr. Dre. Outkast, I fucking love them too. I love Outkast. Hey, yo, so good. Roses red smell like boo ooh ooh. I love them. They're always had catchy tunes. Every time I used to like go to school dances, they blast some Outkast, and it was great. First Big he's an A tier too. Like, come on, man. He's like one of the legends of rap. It's fucking Biggie Smalls, man. And then Tupac, who is the king of rap. I think he's one of the greatest rap artists. He was gone way too soon, and like, come on, man. Like, All Eyes on Me, Changes, California Love. Like, he's got some of the greatest songs ever. He was even a good actor. Like, watch the movie Juice or Above the Rim. Like, he was a great actor. He was just a true talent who was just taken from all of us way too soon. Then we got Vanilla Ice, which I'm going to put in the C tier as a guilty pleasure. He was also really stupid and terrible, but I kind of loved him. Ice, baby, and who else? Who cannot forget his amazing performance in the Ninja Turtles 2: Secret of the Ooze? Go Ninja, go! All right, let's put these in order. Eminem is my favorite. Fabolous is technically like one of my favorites too, but Tupac's the legend, so Tupac, Fabolous. I think they're the three of my favorite rap artists. Like, if you want to talk about some of my favorites, like Eminem, Tupac, Fabolous. I almost want to put Fabolous on the very top because he's so underrated, but we'll stick with those three. Dr. Dre has to go on the top of A tier. Has to. Just same B.I.G. He has to go right there beside him. Two legends right there. Then I'm gonna go Ice Cube. Then I gotta go Public Enemy. then Outkast, then Beastie Boys, then The Game. But yeah, I love all of them. All great musicians, all great rappers. Ooh, that B tier is stacked. You're gonna think I'm crazy, but I gotta go Kanye West on the very top because he's got some really good songs. Then Method Man, then 50 Cent. Then I'm gonna go Jay-Z next. Then Snoop Dogg. Then P. Diddy. Then Kendrick Lamar. Then DMX. Then Missy Elliott. Then Nelly. Then Nas. For the C tier, I'm gonna keep it right there. Childish Gambino, Ludacris, Vanilla Ice. For the D tier, people that rap artists people like, but I'm just not a fan of. We'll keep Drake on the top there, then Lil Wayne, then Ja Rule, sir. Then Queen Latifah. No, Redman, then Queen Latifah. I'll put LL Cool J on the top. Then Common, then Nicki. I think Cardi B is one of the worst things to happen to music since, well, ever. Anyway, so yeah, that was my hip hop / rap artist tier ranking. So let me know in the comments below who is your favorite rap artist and who is your least favorite. Comment below, let me know. And as always, for this video, please like and subscribe to this channel and join the dark side.